been here, my brother would not have died. John 11:32. When Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come along with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in spirit and troubled.
Into our churches.
"Where have you laid him?"
Even
he
more
asked.
startling.
They replied,
This trend has
"Come and see,
reached
Lord."
the wardrobes of
Jesus
our beloved
wept.
first ladies.
The shortest verse in the
wives of
Bible,
our
Jesus
pastors,
wept,
who are
John
expected to set an
11:35,
example of
speaks
modesty
volumes about his
and reverence.
empathy and shared sorrow.
Recently,
Then
I
Jesus,
came across
still
a
deeply
video
moved,
on TikTok
came
that
to the
sparked
tomb.
a heated debate.
It was a cave with a
A
stone
lady
laid
posted
across the
with
entrance.
caption,
Jesus,
I overheard
take
someone
away
in
the
church
stone.
say, my
John
outfit is
11:39.
inappropriate.
Martha said,
In the video,
"But
she
Lord,"
proudly
said
displayed her
Martha,
attire,
the sister of the dead man,
which many
"By
found
this time there is a
unsuitable
bad
for
odor,
church.
for he has been there 4
Comment
days."
section was a battleground
John
of
11:39.
opinions. Some supported her,
Jesus,
citing the
"Did I
"Come
not
as
tell you
are"
that if you
verse in the
believe,
Bible,
you will see the glory of
arguing that
God?
no one should
John
judge
11:40.
others in the house of God.
So they took away the stone.
This viewpoint
Then Jesus
received
looked up
many
and said,
likes, with
"Father, I
comments like,
thank you that you have
"As
heard
long
me.
as you
I
show
knew
up
that
for
you
God,
always hear me,
you are
but I
perfect."
said this for the benefit of the
let's
people
be honest,
standing here, that
her
they may
outfit
believe
was
that you
not
sent me."
appropriate for church.
John
Why
11:41-42.
would anyone wear something so revealing
Narrator.
to a place of worship?
When he had said this,
Other
Jesus
commenters
called in a
agreed,
loud voice,
pointing out that
"Lazarus,
her
come
attire
out."
was indeed
John
wrong for
11:43.
church.
The dead
One
man
comment
came
stood
out, his hands and
God
feet
said,
wrapped with strips
"Come
of
as
linen
you are to
and a
him,
cloth around his
not
face.
half-dressed at
Jesus,
church.
take off the
Come
grave
as you
clothes
are
and let him go.
means to seek
John
him
11:44.
Another
The
added,
miracle of Lazarus'
"Young."
resurrection not only
means come
displayed
as
the
you are
glory of God,
spiritually,
but also
not half-dressed.
reinforced the power and
Why
authority
would
of
you wear
Jesus over
skin-tight
life and
clothes
death.
to church?
This astounding
This
event led
video
many
and
to
its
believe in
comments make me
him,
wonder
showcasing
why
that
people
with
misuse
faith,
the concept
even the
of
darkest
come as you
moments
are
can lead to the most
justify
profound
inappropriate
revelations of
behavior,
divine power.
especially in church.
Lazarus'
The
story
exact
is a
phrase,
powerful
"Come
testament
as you are,"
to the hope and
isn't in the
redemption that
Bible,
Jesus
but
offers.
its essence is
In our
conveyed
moments
in
of
verses
despair,
like
when
Matthew
it feels like all is lost, remember Lazarus. Remember that sometimes our greatest trials are the very things that can reveal God's glory in the most unexpected ways. From misery to abundance, Lazarus' journey is a beacon of hope for all of us. It reminds us that God's timing is perfect, His power is unmatched, and His love is unwavering. If you found this story inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. By sharing these stories, we continue to spread the message of hope and redemption that is central to the Christian faith. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. We invite you to reflect on Lazarus' story in your own life. Are there areas where you need to see a resurrection? Are you in a place of despair, needing a touch of God's transforming power? Hold fast to your faith and trust in God's perfect plan. Thank you for joining us on this journey. May your faith be strengthened, and may you always find hope in the promises of God. Today, we dive into one of the most profound stories of transformation and hope found in the Bible. Join us as we explore the journey from misery to abundance, Lazarus' inspiring story of hope and redemption. In the Gospel of John, we encounter a story that illustrates the power of faith, the depth of God's love, and the triumph of life over death. This is the story of Lazarus, a man from Bethany whose journey from the tomb to the light stands as a testament to God's glory and grace. Bethany was a small village near Jerusalem, home to a family deeply loved by Jesus, Lazarus and his sisters, Mary and Martha. Their house was often a place of rest and refuge for Jesus and his disciples. One day, Lazarus fell gravely ill. Mary and Martha, overwhelmed with worry, sent an urgent message to Jesus, who was in another town. "Lord, the one you love is sick." John 11:3. Upon receiving this news, Jesus made a statement that puzzled his disciples. "This sickness will not end in death. No, it is for God's glory, so that God's Son may be glorified." Despite his love for Lazarus, Jesus stayed where he was for 2 more days. Disciple: "Rabbi, a short while ago the Jews there tried to stone you, and yet you are going back?" Jesus: Are there not 12 hours of daylight? Anyone who walks in the daytime will not stumble, for they see by this world's light. It is when a person walks at night that they stumble, for they have no light. John 11:9-10. Jesus then told them plainly, Lazarus is dead, and for your sake I am glad I was not there, so that you may believe. But let us go to him. John 11:14-15. By the time Jesus arrived in Bethany, Lazarus had been in the tomb for 4 days. The village was filled with mourners, offering their condolences to Mary and Martha. Martha, hearing that Jesus was near, went out to meet him. Her words were filled with both faith and sorrow. Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. But I know that even now, God will give you whatever you ask. John 11:21-22. Jesus said, Your brother will rise again. Martha said, I know he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day.